When learning a new piece, we always want to look for patterns first. The notes on the page will match the patterns on the flashcards. So if we look at our flashcards, we want to look and see if any of these match. Does this great big whole note match what we see on the page? No, it does not match. So we don't want to use the great big whole note in this piece. What about our 4 short notes? Does this match? Let's take a look. It looks like we've got 4 colored in notes at the start of this piece. So I think we should keep the 4 short notes as a pattern that we found in this piece. Let's keep going. Do we see any long notes? Remember, our pattern is long, long. Take a look at In a Garden. Can you find the 2 long notes at the end? So we've got 4 short notes and 2 long notes. If we wanted to clap this pattern, we would clap it like this. Short, 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 long, long. I would have students circle the patterns that they find in their music. We would circle the 4 short notes and then the 2 long notes. Then I want the students to notice that this happens a second time. 4 short notes followed by 2 long notes. We use the flashcards to help us find what patterns are on the page. The students would notice that this first group is written lower on the page than the second group. That means students are going to start at the low end of the keyboard, the left-hand side where the low sounds are, and they will move up to the high side of the piano when they're finished. The other thing we want to notice is that some of these notes have stems pointing up, and some of these notes have stems pointing down. You can see that there's an R next to the stem pointing up. Anytime the stem is pointing up, we'll use our right hand, and anytime the stem is pointing down, we'll use our left hand. Another way I tell the students to remember this is that their right hand is closer to the high sounds of the piano. And so the right hand is the up hand and the left hand is the down hand. So the down stems go with the left hand and the up stems go with the right hand. Next, let's say our ups and downs together. You can practice tapping your up hand and your down hand as we say the ups and downs. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now do this with me. Say the ups and downs with me. We'll also have to move higher when we get here. Say stop when we get to the end of the line. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Move. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Stop. This time, let's tap our ups and downs together. Remember that your right hand will be closer to the high end, so this is our up hand, and the left hand will be closer to the low sound, so it is the low hand. We'll pretend that we're at the piano. We're going to hover towards the low end of our keyboard, and then when we say move, we'll move higher. So let's start over the low end. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Move. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Stop. The next thing we want to do is figure out where to put our hands on the piano now that we've practiced tapping the piece. Notice in the upper left corner of the page there is a keyboard drawn, and you see arrows pointing to a set of black keys labeled L and R. Is this the 2 black key group or the 3 black key group that you see? It's the 2 black key group. That means we need to have our fingers on a set of 2 black keys, somewhere down low on the piano, since we have to move higher later. Find a set of 2 black keys that are down low. I'll put my fingers on these 2 black keys. This is where we'll start, and we'll have to move higher on the page. When we move higher, we'll find another group of 2 black keys. Here are my low, and here are my high. Let's go back to where we start, on the low set of 2 black keys. We tapped the piece with our rights and left because we'll have to use both hands to play the notes, just like we tapped. So when we play in a garden, we'll want to say our ups and downs as we play it. Let's try that. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, move. Up, down, up, down, up, down, stop. Let's try that again. Say the ups and downs with me. Tell me when to move and tell me when to stop. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up, down, up, down, move. Up, down, up, down, up, down, stop. Congratulations, you now know how to play in a garden. Follow these same practice steps to learn the other pieces in your book. These practice steps are written in your homework assignment sheet each week with specifics on how to work on each individual piece. Sometimes you'll have to see if the music's supposed to be loud or quiet, and I'll ask you to circle that. Later, you'll have to identify if the music is supposed to be like popcorn or like butter, and we'll talk about that in class over the next couple of weeks, how to tell when that happens. Good luck and happy practicing.